Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ooh ooh. Do 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 do. Ooh ooh. You're a Jedi. I'm a Jedi. We have lightsabers. Okay. I don't know what kind of goofballs I'm on today, but I love it. I'm gonna eat it up while it's happening. Hi. Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are amazing. I hope I can send you some amazing high vibing energy. I hope you guys are blessed while doing lots of research. Sorry, it's a no makeup day. Yeah. Taking it easy. Getting stuff done, making phone calls. Hope you're doing the same, staying on top of that stuff. So the worry and all that stuff, when something pops up, oh, I gotta do it. No, I already took care of it. I already took care of it. Which makes you triumph over feeling less than, or feeling regretful or remorse, or I should have done this different, I should have done that different. Nope. You have taken care of your business. Yep. Look at that. Taking care of business. Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. I don't know if that's the right words, but whatever. No more conflict, no more hidden enemies for you. Like, I feel like you're in a stage where you're just like, that is so behind me. That's not what you're thinking about. Whoever I'm talking to, that's not what you're thinking about right now. You're thinking about all the awesome adventures you're going to get to have, all these spiritual scavenger hunts you're being guided to, or realizing that you get to be a part of. Just being a part of this. Like, it's almost like winning the lottery. You realize, like, wow, I'm so grateful that I have awakened and I'm here at this time. This is what I wanted. It's a great feeling, guys. It's a great, great feeling. Can I say more? The sun is just happiness, just the veil being lifted, and you seeing all of these beautiful, intricate ways that the trees are breathing and alive, and just signs and symbols on the side of trucks and at gas stations, and you're pumping your gas and you're just like, this thing's like talking to me. It's source, it's your higher self. Like, congratulations, whoever you are. Round of applause for you. Yeah, because the divine has something for you. What was that? Holy moly. Yeah. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Magician. Your higher self is like, this is what you wanted. Are you ready? Are you ready to take this opportunity? This beautiful source energy, this life force energy. Use the force, man. You Jedi mind master. I love this. Okay, what's the energy that could be holding us back, that we need to work on? Let me rephrase that. What energy can we embody to help us overcome any obstacles in our near future? What energy can we embody to overcome any obstacles in our near future, any situations? Hold on. I asked what energy to embody. So you need to embody. It did flip out kind of upside down, but you need to embody. Oh, so you dismantle anything that's not working for you. Dismantle it. If it doesn't feel right, if it's not in alignment with what you see as your future, it needs to go in the most graceful, humble way possible. Okay. What does this have to do with, Spirit? What is this Tower? We have Two of Cups here in reverse. disharmony. There's a disharmony lingering somewhere. This isn't very specific. It could be a relationship, but or okay, I just heard there's a naysayer. There's a naysayer in your environment. There's an energy, there's a person, there's something that is like, no. They don't, okay. They don't want something to be dismantled. And man, whoever you are, you're on top of your game. You might not feel like it, but this is your confirmation that you are on top of your game with the Sun, the Magician, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, even with the Six of Pentacles, and then the Five of Cups in reverse right before that. You're letting go of everything that you thought didn't go right in your past. And you're wanting to give, you're wanting to help others be able to see those glasses, to see what you have experienced, what you know to be true. The elements, everything, the alchemy is real. You can change your emotional state, your emotional body to come into your power, to come into these divine opportunities that Source is laying in front of you for you to dive into. And here's the thing. Something that you're led to might not be permanent. That might be a little bit of that hesitation that you're feeling, but go with it because it's going to lead to something even better. That's kind of how spirit works. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to do that and I'm going to do that for the rest of my life. No, it's like you need to take that next step because that next step is going to end up leading you to something even better than you could have ever imagined. Okay, so what's the next question I wanted to ask? What's the outcome for this disharmony? For this energy that they're going to embody? A miscommunication? A miscommunication, but on whose? Okay, not on yours, because we have the Wheel of Fortune. Tides are turning. So somebody who is in disharmony, that doesn't want something to crumble, doesn't want to see some kind of faulty foundation fall down that you want, that you might actually be letting go of. This person's going to cause some kind of disharmony, make you feel less than or like you don't know what you're talking about. But the divine, your angels, your spirit guides, your higher self is going to be there to let you know that this is not true. Ask for the signs, look out for the signs, stay in the present moment. What does this miscommunication have to do with, Holy Spirit? Man, I saw that at the bottom of the deck a second ago too. Somebody they're super restless and they don't want you to leave. Somebody doesn't want you to go on your path with the Six of Swords here in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. They don't want you to leave. They don't want you to get rest. They don't want you to rejuvenate. Man, this person, I don't know, this energy. It might just be an energy. It doesn't have to be a person. Remember that. Principalities. This is a game. You have to be discerning. There could be an entity, body humping. Body humping? Oh my God. Somebody's having dreams, sexual dreams. Be aware, write it down. Let the universe, let spirit know. Just speak it out into the ethers. Like, nobody is allowed to take my energy. I actually can kind of relate. I stopped some kind of parasite last year, and then a couple nights ago, I had a dream of going down on a girl, and that's not something I do. I'm very non-active in that kind of department, but sorry, too much information. But my point is that in the dream, some part of me knew, like, this isn't right. And it was some kind of group, and they like wanted to have a turn at me or something, but I was also like a virgin. I don't know. And I was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. And I was just like, and when they came to see like if I was coming back so they could start, I was like, I'm not doing that. So maybe somebody's having a dream like that. And if you are having sexual dreams, I would make a note before you go to bed, write it down, make the intention in your mind. My energy is my own, and I do not allow parasites or anything within my dreams to harvest my energy. And put it into this. King of Pentacles, or sign, or somebody very materialistic thinking that they deserve everything. Oh, I just heard they think they're the king of the world, but they're not. Yeah, this person's a coward. So I feel like you're an energy source for some kind of energy, and you're getting away from it. You're letting it crumble. Yeah, no more juggling, no more back and forth. You're going forward. Okay. Yeah, remember you're dreaming. Like, technically this is a dream. If we're gonna get literal, the waking world is the dream. For those of you that know, you know. But when you're dreaming, when you go to sleep, that's when you recharge. That's when you get your healings. Ask your fairies, ask your interdimensional beings that are here for your best and highest good to help and heal all your chakras. Pour some honey into that heart chakra and just cleanse you. You'll wake up way better and refreshed. Wow, I'm getting a little woohoo. But all this is good information, and you can use all of this. So wow. This person feels defeated. I think they already know that they've been defeated. Five of Swords. Or this energy. I don't want to say person because it's an energy. I've literally seen these energies body hump. Why do I keep saying hump? Jump into another person. They did it to my son. And you're gonna feel it in your body. Like, I never not want to hug my son. So when his eyes got like it was dark. It wasn't all the way dark. It was just super dark, and it was a look I had never seen, and it was a feeling in my chest I had never felt from him before. And he did something very inappropriate, and I grabbed him, I hugged him, and I said, "Oh my God, I love you." And I went downstairs as fast as possible. And by the time I got to the bottom of the steps, he just started crying, and it was like he came back to me, like this energy had jumped out of him. And I realized that my son was at a low vibration, and it was allowing this entity to jump into him. So I had to re-strengthen and really connect and talk to him and help him, get out of that low, I almost said EQ, emotional state, so that he was vibing higher, so that entity could not jump into him again, and got him some protection, gemstone protection. So the more you level up, the more you are awakened, the more you are going to come into contact with these spirits. It's nothing to be afraid of. Fear, that's false. You are kind-hearted. You are innocent. You're humble. You're pure. And with this purity, maybe you're wearing white or red, very two good colors to help during this kind of journey and this transition. As you level up, new levels, new devils, fear, you have the hand of God with you. You got the divine, your higher self and ancestors, they're your armor. Put on that armor of the divine, of source, and know that because you are one, we are all. And even these low entities need love, but in a, how do I say this? In a like I'm not going to deal with that because that doesn't align with me, and you need to go check yourself. Not in a rude way. It's being as graceful and loving as possible, because when you treat these energies with love and kindness, they don't know what to do with that. They're going to end up just moving on. They're just going to, oh, well, we can't mess with, then we can't mess with them. It's not going to work. We messed with the right one. Okay? That's who you are. Messing with the right one. Yeah, because your mind, body, soul, and spirit is all aligned. And you're going to see some crazy supernatural stuff, but it's nothing to be afraid of. And I feel like you really know this. You're really stepping into your power. You're understanding that you have the control. Not in a possessive, like, oh, I'm going to control everything kind of way. 1548. All right. What is, what's the outcome of this? What's the outcome? Hold on, let me grab a couple more with this. Two more. One more. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Death card. And then the Chariot wanted to poke out. So, mastering yourself and realizing what it is you thought was your wish fulfillment is not. So it's going to come to an end. Okay? Whatever your old manifestation was before coming into all of this knowledge, you're realizing it was superficial. It wasn't aligned with your soul and your spirit. And that's going to really help propel you forward to what your soul and your spirit really need in this lifetime to go forward. I'm also hearing something about honing your craft with herbs, teas, tinctures. The real kings, the real queens are the children. The children. Letting them know the truth. Letting them know what's really going on instead of, oh, you know, I've got to be thinking about myself. And you do need to take care of yourself, and you do need to take yourself into consideration. But if you have children, that they're God's little messengers. They are so more tapped in than most of us can even fathom. I know during my spiritual journey, they were tapped into my son. Like, are we going a couple states? Like, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But it was amazing. It was mind-boggling. I can't even really put into words how we ended up actually having a safe place with no money and driving across state lines and to a completely different new area we had never lived in. So just know anything is possible. Anything is possible. And setting this new intention for what really matters, what's going to hold through the test of time instead of, oh, I want this thing and I want this thing. Happiness, coherence, working together, finding your family, finding your soul family, your soul tribe, and people you can relate to. That's the most beautiful thing ever. And this energy that's trying to keep you back from tearing down this old foundation, this old way of thinking, it's with this realization of your false wish, this what you thought was your wish fulfillment, with that coming down and you really propelling yourself and mastering yourself, is going to open so many doors, so many ways of being that the spiritual scavenger hunt. 1919. All right, can I get one card for advice? Let's see some advice here. Ooh, that's way too many. What have we forgotten, man? What's going to help them on this path, this journey? Yeah. Man, I'm goofy today, but I love it. Yeah, continue to letting those, getting those things done, letting go of remorse and you know, spilt milk. Like, you got better. You've got way bigger, better things on the horizon. You're learning to manifest and really hold your say ego. Yeah. Wow. I don't know which one to take. I might read both. We have ego. Maybe somebody's letting go of their ego. And crossroads with the raccoon. God, I love these cards. Okay. We usually think of ego as being full of yourself, but in this case, it's actually more of the opposite. It's being full of separation. Ego serves only itself. It's the ego's modus operandi. That's an interesting word. It wants us to think that there isn't enough. It wants us to think it's us and them. It wants us to think it is absolutely a contest. Ego is anything within your consciousness that creates the illusion that you are separate from nature, others, the universe, energy, source, God. When your ego is trying to keep you isolated, it's separating you from not only all your magic, but the magic of everything and everyone. 2122. The ego is going to pop up like it always does, but we're going to manage it. You may even want to name it. This week, when it pops up, acknowledge it and then ask it to take a back seat. Ego. This week, please take the back seat. The soul can bring the ego back when it's needed. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere. It's too noisy. Or it's too nosy. Not noisy, it's too nosy. So maybe that's what this tower is. Maybe that's what you're dismantling, because this is a lot of divine energy. This is a lot of life force saber energy. Jedi, you know, that ego can come. Spiritual ego, be careful. Be careful. Like, there was a point where I thought I was Jesus, but I was just tuning into Christ consciousness. You know what I mean? I'm sure somebody else has had that kind of feeling too. And it's like, oh, who was I? I was somebody so important in a past life. And yeah, it is a cool feeling. But you have to get out of that. You gotta keep going so that you can better manage everything. Because the ego can definitely bring some things to a halt. And we don't want that. We want to be able to keep going with grace and ease and fluidity and all that stuff. Be drinking a lot of water. So ego, let's check that. That's definitely an energy I could be feeling from this, you know, even with the 2 of Cups here in reverse, like a disharmony, like that's you and that's your ego, and you're just like, all right, I know you're here, I acknowledge you, but I need you to take a back seat. I need you to stay in that water so we can work through all of this. Yeah, okay, let's do this crossroads card. Yeah, I'm getting so excited, guys. Midway point. Transformation station. What did I say? In healing journeys, adventures, and quests, we tend to reach defining moments, crossroads, the times where we have to choose to do things the old way or the new way. The times where we feel caught between worlds. Sometimes this progress brings a fog. It's foggy outside today. When I woke up, that's what my checking the weather for the day, it said fog. So sometimes this process brings a fog, a dark forest, a trauma shed. Sometimes it even brings out the hissing nastiness of archetypes you battled before, that ego. As they tried to dissuade you from crossing the river of sadness. But you crossing it. You crossed it, and you ain't crying over spilled milk no more, sitting on the riverbank. You crossed it. We can float toward the banks of self-sabotage, or we can choose our own way and cross the river. As Viktor E. Frankl said, in man's search for meaning. Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. It is hard work, but the reward is the magic of transformation. This is where we can ask the question to our higher selves, to the higher collective intelligence, what do you want me to know? What are you trying to tell me? 2525. Consider where you may be at a crossroads in your own life. So I feel like this crossroads has a lot to do with the ego. You're letting go of this ego. This is that transformation. And it could be there's different forms of ego. But I'm telling you, spiritual ego nip you in the butt. It does. It inflates you. It inflates your ego. But you also, it does feel good to have that encouragement. Like, Cosmic Wifey, she talks about being a spiritual cheerleader, and I was a cheerleader, and I really vibe with it. I really vibe with, the encouragement. Like, people need encouragement, but also they don't need their egos too inflated, because then they go out in the world thinking that they're better than everybody else, but we're all equal. We're all the same. We're all one. We're all the all. So, I'm going to look up that angel number really quick to see what that is about, and then I'm going to leave you guys. And hopefully I'll be getting better and better and better with these longer reads and actually have time to do so. 2525. I have my son's tablet. It's pretty slow. He took mine. Come on. 2525. Angel number. Trust your angel. Oh, is a positive change is coming. So this change, this foundation, whatever this disharmony and ego crossroads is, it's going to be so positive. Trust your angels to guard you against any trouble that may befall you, and trust in yourself to be able to handle any change that comes your way. It'll be worth it in the end, we promise. So, guys, yeah, release old doubts, fears, and perceived obstacles, and look forward to wonderful new opportunities and adventures. You're no longer crying over spilled milk, or this is what you're being guided to do, because you have all these gifts. And once this ego, this defeat and like doesn't want to go, doesn't want to sit in the back seat is gone, I'm hearing the halls of Amenti. I have no idea why that just popped into my head. But the halls of Amenti, maybe Anubis is granting you access to your Akashic records. Maybe you're learning how to do so. I'm not sure. That was crazy. But anyway, all right. I love you guys. Peace. Have a great day.